Tempia. My name is Ida, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a classic Puerto Rican dish. It's called piñón or pastelón de amarillos, or like some people call it too, Puerto Rican lasagna. Here are the ingredients. We're going to be using, these are ripe plantains. They have to be like this, a little bit soft, so the darker they are, the sweeter they are. This is picadillo. This is about 1.5 pounds of picadillo that I made. I'll link the recipe down below on how to make picadillo. Mozzarella cheese, French cut green beans. These are the ones I like. They're really thin. And 2 eggs. That is it to make piñón. Let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start with the plantain. We're going to cut the ends off. Just like this. We're going to score it a little. And the difference obviously between the green plantain is the skin is thicker. And it is not as sweet. So we're just gonna see, this is what we need. Just like that. So you can we need thin slices of this because this is what's going to be the layers of the lasagna. Instead of pasta, of the sheets of pasta, we're going to be using these plantains. So you can either slice them really thin, or I got this thing. Doesn't work that well, but so I'm just gonna push them through. It worked. And this is what you need. If I can grab it. Slices of plantain. So we're gonna put this aside. And we're going to do another one to show you. This is a little bit ripe, but it's fine. Just gonna push it along. And traditionally this is fried after you cut them all. Oh, there it is. See how just slices about 1/4 inch thick. This is what you need. So instead of frying them in oil, I have another method which is a little bit lighter, less calories. So I'm going to show you what it is when I finish peeling all these. Okay, so here are all the slices of the yellow plantain that I cut up. I did 6 of them. So traditionally this will be filled with oil and you would fry them, but I'm going to use a non-stick spray. My stove is at a medium heat, so about a 5, and I'm just gonna start placing the plantains so they could get brown and cooked. You do it slowly, so this way they will cook through and they'll get a nice brown color without deep frying them. So we'll be back when I have to flip these. Okay, so it's been a couple of minutes and you notice that they change color from the completely raw ones, and look at them there. They're still at a medium. So all we're going to do, see, look at that beautiful brown color. This is what we need. So it's like kind of caramelized, that you would achieve also by frying it, but I think this is a bit healthier. So all we're going to do is we're going to flip them and we're going to cook them a couple more minutes. Then we will go on to the next step. Okay, so here are the plantains that are already I can say fried, but you see how pretty they are. So now we're ready to make our Puerto Rican lasagna or piñón. At this point, preheat your oven to 350 degrees, okay? So I just took the 2 eggs and I beat them a little with some salt, just a little bit of salt. So I'm just gonna pour a little bit, not all of it, just a little bit on the bottom, and swirl it around. I use non-stick spray also here. So now we're going to start. I like to keep the pretty pieces. You see, like this piece, look how beautiful this piece is. I like to keep these for the top and use the little ends and bits for the bottom. This way you'll have a really pretty dish. So now you just go layering it like if you would, excuse me, a lasagna. This is all you do. Trying to work fast to go on to the next step. You see how they're fitting nicely? It's like a little jigsaw puzzle that you're going to do. So I like to use, like I said, the little ends, bits and pieces at the bottom. because nobody's looking at the bottom. Everybody's gonna be looking at the top of the, so that's what I'm going to do. Bits and pieces. And once you have them covered, let me see, you can cut them too. Okay, I think I have a nice layer right there. See the first layer? So now I'm going to put the picadillo in. Let me do it this way. So I'm just gonna drop in about half of the picadillo. Oh, it smells so good. And the good thing is, I mean, I made this picadillo yesterday and I just put it in the fridge. And today all I had to do was fry up the plantains. This is an 8-inch square baking dish. So we're only 3 here, so I don't need a big tray of Puerto Rican lasagna. So make sure that it's even. I just dropped. Well, anyway, the green beans are going in there too. So make sure it is nicely covered. And now we're going to add the green beans. I love these green beans. They're French style. Okay, nice layer of that. And now for the cheese. We do a generous sprinkling of the cheese, making sure it grabs all sides, all the corners. See now, look how beautiful this looks. And the cheese will not come out. Okay, there. Now, with the mixture, the egg mixture, I'm going to just pour a little bit on top, because the rest is going to be for the top. So now we're going to build another layer, and we'll be back when I have to finish it. Okay, so I built the last layer, and tell me how beautiful this looks. I mean, you could eat, I could eat it right now, but there's a couple of more steps we have to do. Remember, the rest of the beaten egg, and the egg mixture is to bind everything together. Just like the in a lasagna, it'll bind the cottage cheese and all the other cheeses. This is only one cheese. So you just smush it. I haven't used smushed in a while. And you smush it like that down, making sure that the egg mixture goes all the way. Remember, we put on the bottom, in the middle, and on top. So now we're going to cover this with aluminum foil, and we're going to cook this for 30 minutes or until all the egg is cooked. We want to make sure that that egg is cooked, because basically everything else is cooked. So we will be back when this is out of the oven. So here you have it, piñón or pastelón de amarillos or Puerto Rican lasagna. It is simple to make, and you won't even miss that these weren't fried, because they're nice and soft and they look brown like if you fried them. Look how beautiful this looks inside. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Buen provecho. You know, I have to try it. Look at this. It's hot. Try it.